What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back at it again with another Copart walk around over here in the Oklahoma City area, 2029 Southeast 15th Street to be exact. Copart is selling tons of cars out here. In fact, they got so many cars from this recent storm that they purchased another sublot, another one. It's crazy how many cars they're moving through here. So even though I might sound like a salesman, I'm just trying to give you guys a good bargain, man. There's more cars going through here than they got enough people to buy all of them. So right now is a great time to get in here and get yourself one of these hail damaged cars. To be very clear, no, Copart doesn't even know that I'm saying this. Copart isn't paying me for this. I haven't been paid, nor will I be paid for saying what I'm saying. I'm just looking out for you. There's good deals to be had out here right now. Now, it is extremely humid, sticky, hot, and nasty today. I rode my motorcycle here. First time I rode my motorcycle to Copart. I hope when I get back out to the front, it's still going to be there, and it's still going to be in the same shape it was in when I brought it. I shouldn't be laughing because something could really happen to it. People knock in with their doors and stuff. You never know. But I decided I wanted to ride the bike out here today, and I picked the worst day to do it. Sticky, humid, and hot. Plus a helmet, jacket, and gloves with armor and everything. It made for a pretty miserable damn experience out here today, and it's going to be an even more miserable experience on the way home. Let's find us some cars to look at today. Number one on my list, a 2014 Hyundai Equus. Yeah, it's a bad boy right here, man. It's a bad car. Took a little tap in the side, it looks like. I don't know if it took any damage to the back. Also took on a little bit of hail damage as well. OSU, go Pokes. Yeah, it actually doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. Obviously, suspension damage, quarter damage. That's the worst of it right there. The door, you can replace the door, not a big deal. Yeah, this is where it starts getting interesting right here is this damage. But man, this is such a luxurious car for being a Hyundai. It really is. I mean, you climb into this thing and you got all of this right here. You got all these controls, dual cigarette lighters. You got a DVD screen. It's not cracked. It's got a scratch. Another DVD screen. Wow. You got a, look at that. Whoop, whoop. Do your makeup or whatever. You got your sunshades, electronic shades. You got your ashtray for you smoking. Let's fire this bad boy up, man. I like this. 89,000 miles on the odometer. This is a luxurious car. Uh-oh. She's dead as a doornail. Uh-oh. It's a run and drive, so the battery's just dead on. Let's pop the hood real quick. Take a peek. See what we got working under the hood here. Surely it's not a 3.8 V6, right? No, it's not. It's a V8. Yeah. Isn't this a 5-liter? Excuse me, my allergies are getting to me today. I can't remember for sure. I think this is a 5.0 liter, though. I think it is. Where the hell's the battery? That's another good question. How do you jumpstart this bad boy? That says air suspension, power steering fluid. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Battery. Ah, there we go. Right there. No big deal. This just pops off. And you got your jump point right here. Pop this off. And we can, there we go. We can fire her up. Look at that, positive. And they made that way too complicated, man. But there it is. All right, now she should be ready to rock and roll. Oh, she's already got the AC and everything fired up for us, huh? She fired right up, man. Not an issue. Okay, yeah, I agree. I said I agree. What button do I have to push to agree? Is it not touchscreen? Well, I don't know. 3-zone climate control. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, she's nice. She's real. Let's turn on that ventilated seat right there. Ooh, yes. drive mode, sport, snow. I like sport mode. We all like sport mode, don't we? Oh yeah, it feels nice. I don't know why I can't click on any of the stuff on the screen here. Nothing's working. I don't know what that's about. Okay, whatever. Well, she runs right. Let's give her a little rev. It's too quiet. Way too quiet for a V8. She needs some exhaust. Put it in gear. Look at that. You got the 360 view. That bird's eye view right there. In a 2014. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that is impressive as hell. Power outlets. I'd rock this all day. All day I would, guys. I like this. All right, enough foolery with this one. Let's go look at something else. Next on my list, a 2020 Toyota Corolla. Wow, clean car. I gotta give it to Toyota for a lot of things. One, styling. 24,600 miles on the clock on this one. Good tires all the way around. And it is a sharp looking car, man. It really is. Now, it probably helps that this is their XSE, which is their bad to the bone, turbocharged version of this car. This thing should be fully loaded and decked out with everything. But on top of styling, man, Toyota just has it when it comes to reliability. They just do. Toyotas make damn good cars. Now, every manufacturer has their ups and downs, and Toyota's no exception to that. Ask anybody with an older Corolla or the second-gen Prius, plagued with oil consumption, EGR sticking, valves burning, gumming up of the valves and stuff. That was a very serious problem for Toyota back then, and some people still to this day that still own them and keep them on the road. But I'm telling you, 99.9% of Toyota, they're phenomenal. They really are. They make damn good cars. We need more on the channel. That's a fact. The reason why we don't see more of them on the channel is, well, they sell for a premium. So obviously this one's a hail car. This one's real bad hail damaged. And if you're wondering why I'm standing here staring at it, well, it's hot. It's black leather interior. It's been sitting out in the sun. Whew. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, it's hot. Pop that hood. Listen to her purr, man. We got this interesting blue stitching on the dash right here. Very bizarre because it is it's a red car and it's got blue stitching, but I'm assuming that the blue stitching is probably an attempt to match the blue on the instrument cluster right here. There is blue here, blue here, blue here. They got blue everywhere. You got your infotainment display right here dead center. Oh, she sounds good. She does. She sounds good. Let's just for kicks, I mean, why don't we just test out the air conditioning, right? You know, whew, come on, man. Let's quit screwing around. Let's test out. No, we don't need economy. We need actual freaking heat and air conditioning. Now, it's kind of a small car, but it's fairly comfortable. Goes right into gear, no issue. How's it sound, though? She sounds good. Make double, triple sure the hood's popped. Let's go take a look at what she's working with under the hood real quick. Oh, look at that mirror. That's different. All right. Up we go. Well, leave it to Toyota to cram every daggum thing they can under the hood of a car, right? But they sure didn't fail on this one. They succeeded very well. Man, they crammed a lot under here. Timing chain motor, that's awesome. Coils sit right on top though. I'm assuming there should have been a cover on this engine. Usually there's a nice pretty plastic cover that, well, unfortunately my GoPro decided to shut off. Let me turn this fan down just a little bit so you can hear. Problem I've been having with GoPro over the years of doing Copart walkarounds is in the summertime, they get hot and they shut off, and they force you to stop for about 10 minutes and hold it in front of a car's air conditioning, which means I have to find a car to jump into, hold the GoPro in front of the air conditioning until it's cool enough to turn it back on again. So what I was saying is that normally there's a plastic cover under the hood of these cars that covers up all that mess, but it looks like this one is missing. So before the GoPro gets too hot and shuts off again, let's move on to the next one. Should we even bother looking at the Buick? I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm gonna. Are you freaking kidding me? A bee just flew into my freaking mouth. I think he lived. I spit him right back out. Anyway, that tasted awful. That was awful. I'm thankful I didn't get stung. 139,000 miles, lots of hail damage. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise, what happened to you? Wow. Anyway, lots of hail damage to this. I wonder what the interior looks like. It looks like it had not been washed in a long time. Look at the difference in color between the roof and the rest of the car. That's awful. Like it sat under a tree or something for a long time. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not feeling this, so I'm not even going to bother with this one. Not even going to bother trying to start it up or anything. And that hail damage is, whoo-wee. That is bad. That is real bad. We're gonna walk away from this one. We do have this sexy Nissan right here. Looks like she's a Maxima, 55,000 miles on the odometer. I know she's got a wreck on the air. This isn't an Altima, right? This is a Maxima. It is an Altima. This is an Altima. Forgive me, guys. I had no idea. I had no idea. This looked like a Maxima to me. This thing is super clean. Big car. Beautiful flowing lines going down it. Now, just ignore that if you can. Try to ignore that. I'm blown away. I had no idea this was an Altima. Wow. Oh, wow. What happened in here? Oh, look at the raccoon prints all over it, guys. You got little hand prints and footprints. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, that car is hot as hell. Whew. Yeah, I didn't realize this one was smashed that bad on the front. I honestly thought this was a Maxima though, guys. Crazy. Let's move on to something else. Here we got a 2005 Nissan 350Z. I don't know anything about it yet. We'll walk around it first and look. It's hail for sure, obviously hail. I think the biggest thing I want to know is it a manual or is it automatic? And don't get me wrong, I had a 350Z automatic and that car was a blast. It was fun. It was plenty powerful and it was a joy to drive, 100%. But fact of the matter is, if the automatic was that fun to drive, I'll bet the stick shift was a heck of a lot more fun to drive. And I'm kind of hoping that's what this is. The tint is really, really dark on this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. There we go. Oh no, it's automatic. Yeah. Dag nabbit. We got that. Come on, open. We got that black on black. How's the interior? Actually looks pretty good. Ooh, that is hot to the touch. My goodness. Ouch. Hey, now. Damn thing's like Christine. Man, burns me every time I touch it. What happened to you? What? I'll tell you something, guys. If this door opens, I'm gonna climb in and try to start it, but I'm not climbing myself all the way through this car. That's not gonna happen. Let's look at a Cadillac. Here we got a 2005 Cadillac. Looks like an STS, 142,000 miles with a North Star, baby. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a North Star anyway. I think they may have, yeah, it's a North Star. They may possibly have put that 3.6 in these at some point. I don't remember. It's an STS4, which means this is all-wheel drive. She's got meaty tires. She's got a fairly good-looking body, and the paint looks good as well. This is nice. This is nice. This is not a salvage car. This is not a hail-damaged car. So why is this here? It's a dealer car. It's a CDS car, which means we don't know why it's here. The best you can do is come out here, look at these for yourself. fire them up, listen to them run. You can check the oil and all of that stuff until your little heart's content. And when you determine that this is not one with a blown head gasket, well, then you can feel free to go ahead and bid it up as much as you want to. I guess I shouldn't say blown head gasket. That's a real common misconception with the North Stars, is that it's always a blown head gasket. It's not actually the head gasket that fails. It's not a blown head gasket on these. What it is the Dexcool would contaminate the aluminum, at which point it would totally destroy the threads that the head bolts slide into, and over time those head bolts actually pull out of the cylinder head, and when that happens you get coolant mixing into the combustion chamber, which inevitably leads to coolant in the oil, coolant leaking out from between the head gaskets on the block. But it's not actually a head gasket failure, it's a failure of the head bolts and the threads in the block. Now, by this time, that problem may have been mostly corrected. I'm not sure what generation they had figured this out and resolved it, but this is an 05 with 142,000 miles on it. So I'm gonna climb in. It's got power. Let's see if she runs. Oh. Well, I recognize that sound. I also recognize that noise. No. Check engine light, misfire, rattling engine. Nope. That's a wrap. Right there, immediately. No go. I already know. Let me answer this phone. We'll pop the oil dipstick real quick, just take a quick look at it. And it actually looks all right. Okay, well, let's pop the oil cap then. Let's see what the oil cap looks like. Urgh, I think geez, did they super glue the dang thing on? Urgh, wow. Well, that oil cap is on there, guys. I got it off, and it doesn't look murky or milky. Okay. Well, hey, we're winning right now. Hell, it could just be a bad coil, man. Could just be a bad coil. She's also full of orange Dexcool coolant as well. So, I don't know. You know, the thing about these cars, everybody's terrified of them, so generally these cars don't get bid up that much. Everybody's afraid of them, especially when they're misfiring. People are afraid, including myself. I'm not gonna lie. You don't want to risk much money on these cars, because honestly, replacing the engine, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. When the engine goes on these cars, it's just time to let them go. Here's one I don't think I'd be too afraid of taking a risk on. A 2011 Nissan Rogue. This one's called, the submodel I think is like a Crom. I don't know what that is. No clue. 111,000 miles on the odometer, so not too bad. It's got chrome rims, wheels. It's got nice tires. Dents, dings, scratches, hail damage all around it. So I don't think you have to worry about this one going for, as I was saying, before my battery so rudely died and interrupted me. I don't think you have to worry too much about this going for a whole heck of a lot of money. And this is probably a very decent car that you get around in. The hail damage is not so bad that it makes it unbearable to drive. There are some like that. This one is not one of them. It's got cloth interior. Whew. Lord have mercy. Like 110 degrees. Oh, I didn't like the way it started up right there, but it's okay. She fired up. Do we have any warning lights on? It started on its own. It's out of gas, but I don't see any warning lights. I don't see anything that needs to be too worrisome here. Oh, that AC is nice. Oh, yes, 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 that feels good. Let's put her in gear. Oh yeah, right into gear. Backwards and forwards. Very nice. Does the important window work? It sure does. Let's pop the hood. Take a quick peek. What's going on under there, what everything looks like. pretty clean, man. Needs a good detail, but other than that, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, she definitely needs a detail. Interior, I wouldn't worry too much about the exterior. Smells good on the inside too. Doesn't smell like smoke or anything. Just a little four-banger. Okay, I expected there to be a big old V6 under the hood. Looks like a relatively new battery under there. Very nice. I'm gonna try to latch this hood prop here. Yeah. This would make somebody a great car right here. Really would. I'm telling you guys, there's a ton of these out here. There are tons of these out here. You can't go wrong with something like this. This would be a good car for somebody. Last one on my list, which was the thumbnail for this video, 2014 Subaru WRX. What do you think? This one's kind of interesting. I don't see a whole lot of damage. I see multiple listings because they've non-runned it once, non-runned it twice. It had 360, which I think that may be a different auction. That may be a different auction. They got done marked out. It's got 2 different stickers on it. Over here, the odometer said 128,996, and then it says no odometer. So this thing has been here more than once. Huh. Very bizarre. I'm looking for anything that may look like it would give me a hint as to why this thing would not run. I see a tiny bit of damage. The front bumper's popped out right there. It's got a little rip down here. Also, it's popped out there as well. A little rip here. But I see the core support may be a little bit banged up. The hood's not popped. Let's go ahead and pop it and see what's going on here. Okay, it's got keys. It doesn't smell too awful bad. Okay, well, let's take a look under the hood. You know, maybe we'll get a clue under here what's going on. Either way, I think we'll put a jump pack on it and just, oh, never mind. No, we won't. No, we won't. What happened here? That's a fire. It's an engine fire. Somewhere right around here, we had a boo-boo. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but the fire is isolated to this little area. In fact, a lot of the wires down underneath the alternator are still good. You could totally fix this. This needs minimal work, assuming it didn't totally fry the electrical system when this happened. Looks like this has been modded. Obviously, you've got a Cobb cold air intake. You've got the Cobb silicon sleeve. Somebody has wrapped the exhaust. The downpipe from the turbo has been nice and wrapped up. Huh. Oh. I do wonder what happened. Yeah, we obviously will not be attempting to start this one. Yeah, I just had to look at it and figure out what was going on with it because I'm like, man, it's a dang good looking car. I don't see any reason why this thing wouldn't run. That's it. We're done. I hope you enjoyed the content, guys and gals. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, share the video with your friends. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuild. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.